I'm just one of those pretty typical long-term dreamers of the Oregon coast. I have been coming here since my Midwestern parents moved over here, moved out to Oregon when I was an infant. I was born in Oregon. They moved here. I was born shortly thereafter, and we spent every vacation on the Oregon coast, usually here in Lincoln City, and usually in a vacation-type place. My dad was in the timber industry. There wasn't a whole lot of extra money for those vacations. We dreamt a lot about owning a place down here. A few years later, well, maybe more than a few, my husband and I, 8 years ago, purchased a small rental house, which we rent on a month-to-month basis down here in Lincoln City. We rent it. It's a very modest home, and it's rented to one of those hard-working house cleaners here in town, or was until she retired and moved out. It's now rented to somebody else in the community. But a year ago, we realized our dream of purchasing a vacation rental. It's out in Rhodes End. We worked really, really hard. I think we are really, really typical, as one of the women mentioned earlier, not independently wealthy. This is something that we've worked for our entire adult lives, to be able to have this as a retirement dream. I've been listening to all of this information, and my question comes down really simply, gentlemen. I don't understand why you would expect people to make an informed decision without all the information. And I've been trying to read and find out all the information. I can't attend every city council meeting, but I have attended a few. We've read everything we could find, and we really don't have the information that we should have in order to make these kinds of decisions. I don't understand, if there's no map, you can't hardly expect us to understand the implications of what you're talking about, and without more information, you can't make an informed decision. Finally, in all of the years that we've been coming down here, and since I began following the fight about the VRDs, it seems like there was just a very small group of people who were unhappy with really poor neighbors. And that's just ballooned into something that doesn't make any sense to me. What would seem to make sense is fix those broken VRDs or those poor neighbors, and let the rest of the people continue to offer what they bring to Lincoln City. We bring jobs, we bring people, we bring money, we bring a lot of dreams.